This is Run Tribes, episode 4. Today I'd like to talk to you guys about strategic hill running and not necessarily setting out to run an entire hill, but using hills to build your endurance. So you could pick a flat land run, or you could pick a trail run that's pretty much, not high elevation or even medium elevation, but it has hills in it, and what to do with those hills when you get there. So I have this particular trail that I really like. It's out in the country. It's about a 38 kilometer trail. And in that trail, there's probably 4 to 5 decent hills, each of which probably takes me just over a minute or two to get through the hill bit. So how do I use those hills to sort of build my stamina? So the first thing I do is I just relax. I just go in the flow however I'm feeling on that day. If it's hot, if it's raining, if it's windy. When I approach the hills, it's pretty much the same thing. So the very first thing I do is I check my form before I get to the hill. And I do that maybe 10 meters, 20 meters out. So am I running in a locked-in format that's got good, solid core movement, good, my legs are hopping, I'm getting my feet down, getting my legs back up in the air. If I'm not, then I know that I'm going to be, wavering a bit and waiting from side to side when I'm running, which is not necessarily a good thing, in particular if you're at a point in your run where you're tired. So the first hill, I check my form, I hit that hill really hard, and then I try and accelerate the entire time. So I'm trying to accelerate as long as I can. And if I can accelerate for hopefully at least 30 seconds, that is a good sign for me that I'm ready for that next stage of the run. So I do that. Then I inevitably get to that next hill, which is probably about 15, 20 minutes down. It's a bit windy. So what I like to do on that hill is I like to make sure that I sprint, then coast, sprint, coast, always looking for obstacles or anything that you wouldn't necessarily have been there the last time. So that's on trail. On the next couple of hills, I really just leave it up to how I'm feeling. If I'm running for time, if I'm running for pace, if I'm trying to just check my endurance. But those first 2 hills are definitely ones that I do different technical things on to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully you can use those tips. Have a great run. Cheers.